Hi, Midsummer viewers. It's Jessica back from hiatus here with Miranda to celebrate her release of her book, Come Find Me. Yay! So good to come back out of retirement for you.
Oh, I'm so excited to see you. Thanks for coming.
Yes. So excited. I read this book in a literal day.
Did you really?
Yes. Well, it was more like 6 hours, so it wasn't even a whole day.
That might be a record.
Yeah.
Really awesome.
It was in one sitting. It was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah.
First question.
Okay.
Describe Come Find Me in 3 words.
Okay, so when I originally pitched the book, I pitched it as Contact meets Stranger Things, which I realize is 4 words.
What is Contact?
The movie, like a YA Contact.
I don't know what Contact is.
It was this was a book, and then it was a movie.
Okay.
And it was about like a scientist who basically she's listening to outer space and gets the first signs of contact.
Oh, okay.
And like what it meant, and they had to like build this machine. It was amazing. So I think there's like a YA Contact meets.
I literally never heard of that movie.
You should watch it. It's fantastic.
I do like aliens, so
Excellent.
I support it.
Okay.
All right. How was writing this book different than writing other ones?
So a lot of times I'll have like a spark of an idea, and this is more like an idea that has lived in my head for a really long time, and I can't really find like the origin for it other than it took all of my interests, and it was basically like all the things I was fascinated with, and just put them into one book. And so it was developing in my head over time while I was writing other books. So when I finally sat down to do it, it was probably the fastest I've ever written a book because the story had lived in there and grown for so long.
So would you say this was kind of a passion project?
It was definitely a passion project. Yes.
Yeah, that probably makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah,
too. So what I did notice is, can you tell me a little bit about why you decided to do dual point of views, and how you kept the voices distinct?
Yeah. Oh, some of that's trial and error. So all my other books have been one point of view, and I've written everything.
That's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, it was a really big change at first, and I had this idea where I wanted to have 2 characters who had each suffered a personal tragedy, who were searching for something, but searching kind of beyond the world that we can see.
Right.
And I wanted to have it where they were almost haunting each other, like you would see them in each other's chapters, but they weren't noticing each other.
Right.
So while they were looking so far beyond, they were missing what was happening right around them. So it developed right away from a 2-character point of view, which was totally new for me, but I just kind of went with it. And then to keep the voices separate, I did try to separate them out and kind of just read Kennedy's story and then just read Nolan's story to kind of stay in that headspace. And I think especially when you're writing first person, it really helps to just kind of stay in your voice. Yeah,
that makes sense. All right, so I have a question from Twitter.
Okay.
So this is from @Moriarty_live. It's my friend Olivia. So hi, Olivia. She said, where did you get the idea to use extraterrestrial and ghost tech in the book?
Okay, so
you kind of already answered this, but I still don't understand what Contact is. So.
Well, I'd say I started with Kennedy, and she's the one who's listening to outer space, and that was very much like a passion of mine as a kid. Not that I was searching for extraterrestrial life, but I was like huge space kid. Like not only like the mobiles,
nerd. I love it.
Like not just like the mobiles and the stars in my room, but like all through high school, it was like anytime I had a project, I was like, I could do it on space. Like history, I can do it on space. Like you could write about space in any class, and I did.
It's true.
So I loved it. So I feel like that passion was for me. And then I thought a lot about, they're looking for a sign of life. And where else could someone look for a sign of life? And that's where the paranormal came in. So Nolan was searching for signs of the paranormal where his brother disappeared.
So it had nothing to do with the TV show Supernatural?
It did not. No.
Even though I've told you to watch it.
I know. And I was like so ashamed to say I still have not. So I'll do that next.
Yes.
Next
Okay. So then my next question is, do you believe in ghosts?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, one of the things also that really fascinates me and kind of inspired me to write it was trying to reconcile like the things you can't explain with science. And I definitely have had experiences, like especially as a younger kid, where I can remember like the unexplained or thinking you see something.
Right.
And so if I think about that, then yes, I do believe in something else.
So then what about aliens?
Also, yes. I think. Yes. I think I'm very much like Kennedy in this book where she's not sure if she believes, but is still searching and open to the possibility.
That's a good answer.
Okay.
I don't even know how I'd answer that. Maybe? I don't know. The X-Files was weird.
So that is another inspiration for this book,
the
actually, is
X-Files.
I loved X-Files. Yeah.
X-Files scared the crap out of me as a kid.
Too.
Oh,
Me too.
I could not handle it.
Yeah.
All right, so what is your favorite non-spoilery aspect of this book?
Favorite non...
Because I don't want to give away
I know, that's the, I mean, I'd say my favorite thing... Okay, my favorite thing is usually the characters, and they are. I really love the character dynamics. I liked them separate, and I liked them kind of together. And as from like a writing point of view, my favorite thing was sort of a reveal around the halfway point.
Right.
That was nice.
Yes, we can't spoil anything.
Okay. Yeah.
But I will say I love the uncle.
And Kennedy's
relationship.
He's one of my favorite characters.
Yes.
I really
he reminds me of pretty much every 29-year-old I know.
Excellent.
Because I'm only 2 years older than that, so I know a lot of 29-year-olds. Okay, so you have The Last House Guest.
Yes.
Coming out soon.
I do.
Which is in your adult imprint.
Yes.
So what do you have in the works for YA? Anything else? Can you say anything?
Yes.
The Last House Guest. So tell us about it.
So this book is my next adult psychological thriller, and it's set in a small vacation town in the coast of Maine. And
I remember when you went on your vacation to Maine.
I did while I was writing this book, and I brought my children and my parents and my husband, and we drove like all up and down the coast, kind of like went back to places I hadn't been since I was a child, which was great. And so it's about a friendship between somebody who lives there year-round in a small harbor community and somebody from a wealthy family who comes in the summers. And at the start of the book, one of them is dead. And the best friend does not really believe the police's decision about what happened. And
I like it.
That's not a very good pitch yet. I'm still
I still think it sounds good.
Still working on
the
pitch.
So keep an eye out for this coming out later this year. Okay, so what's your favorite part about being on your book tour? And I know this is the first night, so...
Well, my favorite part is always meeting readers. And I love, you spend so much time alone writing your book, and then you see it out in the world, and you hear other people's interpretations of it, and, they see things in it that maybe you didn't as well, so I really love that part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
If you had to choose thriller or sci-fi?
Like in what context? Like reading?
Reading, watching movies, regardless. They're mutually exclusive in this part.
Okay. Thriller.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm like, correct answer.
Okay.
It's an opinion, so
No, that is correct answer.
All right, what's your favorite writing trope? So when you're writing, something that it's popular when you're reading books, but it's something fun to write also.
Okay. I love the trope, and it might be used in this book as well a little bit, of two characters who don't know that they're talking to each other. Like they think they're strangers, but they are also having a relationship in a different way.
I like it.
Okay.
And I like in this one that they kind of start off as antagonists towards one another, because I love like enemies to lovers tropes, which isn't totally about in this book, but I just wanted to say I like that they start off a little bit antagonistic towards one another. Yeah. So what are you currently reading?
Oh, I'm currently reading, I just finished You Can Keep a Secret by Karen, which I absolutely loved. And I'm currently reading The Current by Tim Johnston, which is from a literary psychological suspense. And I loved his first book, Descent, and so I'm savoring this one as I go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us. I want to tell everyone to go check out Megan's new website, meganmiranda.com. It'll tell you everything that's upcoming, dates, other books to check out. A lot of her books have brand new fancy covers now, so go and check it out. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Go Come Find Me. Out now.
Thanks.
That was cute. Why'd you apologize?
So random. Thank you. It was the best way to start a tour.